Welcome to Chalk and Talk, guys. In today's video, we are talking Justin Fields, Ohio State quarterback, now the Bears quarterback, I believe drafted 10th overall. Correct me if I'm wrong right there. So after watching his film, there are some top traits that he has. Number one, he has a cannon for an arm. I believe this guy could throw any ball if he really wanted to. Number two, his superior athleticism. Let's just say that the first guy that's going to be able to tackle him probably won't be able to tackle him. I give him a pretty high ceiling right there where he can escape pretty well. He's a big guy also, so it's going to be very hard to bring him down. And number three, his extreme competitive edge. There's going to be a video that highlights this where he runs about 50 yards downfield to lay a block on the only defender that has a play in that certain play. So that is a plus in my book for him, for his repertoire. So let's move on to some things that he'll need to improve on to help him succeed at the next level. Number one is his hitch to throw. Like I said, he has a huge arm, but for some reason he likes to hitch to throw when he throws, or he heel clicks into the pocket before throwing the ball. He'll need to fix that to help him out. Post-snap processing of the defense is number two. Indiana rolled coverage quite often from a 1 high to a 2 high, or they switched the 2 high defender, like one of the 2 high defenders, I would say, to explain that a little bit better. So he'll need to anticipate defenses rolling coverages on him in the future, kind of imprint that in his mind and actually process the defense while it's happening. Post-snap processing. And number three is his anticipation on routes to get open. It seems to me that he waits for the receiver to get open before he throws it, so he'll need to anticipate that receiver getting open and actually throw to an area of the field and let that receiver run under the ball and catch it. So those are the things that he needs to improve on. Let me show you some videos on the good about Justin Fields, and then I'll show you what he'll need to improve on. So let's take a look at some of the things that Justin Fields is good at and what the Bears are getting from him. So right here is going to highlight his superior athleticism. So this nickel is going to come off a blitz right here. Justin Fields is going to put a move on him and get him, just diving at Justin Fields' legs. And Fields gets out of the pocket, delivers an accurate ball. So let's take a look at what happens. Put this in fast motion. Boom. Boom, you see that little subtle movement. He hops inside, hops back outside. This guy's out of position now. You see how he's diving in? All this defender could do is dive at Fields' legs. Delivers an accurate ball. Guy's on the move. We'll get this from another angle so you guys can see. Right here. Gets an inside move. Boom, guy's out of position. All he could do is dive at the legs. Beautiful, beautiful. So this play right here is going to be an inside zone concept. Oh, sorry about that. It's going to be an inside zone concept. The running back's going to have a cutback lane to the right side. Fields recognizes that there's only one defender left that may have a play in it, and he runs 50 yards down the field. I've never seen a quarterback do this before. Very excited to see this happen. This is just effort. This is effort. It may have been a block in the back, as you see, but I believe the ref may have let that one go. So let's see again. Just love the effort on this. This is what the Bears are getting. They're going to get a guy that's going to compete. Boom. Compete, Fields. So now we looked at some of the things Justin Fields does well. I'll show this video right here on what he needs to fix. This is a beautiful throw. Don't get me wrong. He puts it in the right spot, right velocity, right ball, right everything. The thing is that he can fix is his hitch when he throws, or his heel clicking. So in this play, let me draw it out. This guy's going to go on a motion. Let me redo my color on this. Sorry about that, guys. Do that. So this guy's going to go on a motion, and he's going to go on a go. This guy's going to switch release with him, run a 10-yard out, fake power into the flat, right? Ohio State likes this switch concept. I see that Alabama likes to switch too with their receivers. I like this play right here. I'll put it in fast motion, then I will. You see that hitch? So let's go back, let's review it. Beautiful throw, beautiful throw. Do not get me wrong. Beautiful placement, beautiful everything. But as of right here, he knows who he's going to throw to already. He needs to put that back foot in the ground and just release the ball to make this window wider for the receiver to catch it. Let's see He hitches, throws, beautiful placement, beautiful everything, but look how tight that window is because of the hitch. Boom. Beautiful though, beautiful. He'll need to work on that. That window in the NFL is going to be a lot smaller. It may have gotten knocked down, or this receiver may have just caught it by the fingertips of the defender. So let's move on to the next play. So this is another play where Fields' heel click is going to cost him, right? So we're going to get a verts concept right here. In this play, I think Ohio State put him in a bad position, though. They made this tight end block. I think this tight end should have released, cross safety's face to hold the safety in the middle of the field, right? But this tight end actually stays in and block. The running back right here check releases into this hook area. So I believe Fields was in a disadvantage since this Indiana defense dropped, everybody except the 3 rushers right here. They actually bring this guy on a blitz, but, they drop pretty much everybody. So the thing is that Fields is going to take a drop, and he's going to heel click to throw it, right? He reads the ball, he reads the read late, and he heel clicks to throw. So right here, reads it late, heel click, throws, intercepted, right? So let's take a look back at it. Boom, gets the snap. At this point, you see how wide Fields' back foot gets? He needs to tighten up that drop so he could roll his weight back to the back foot and get ready to throw it. His read right here, if this safety is low, he has a home run over top. But this safety, this corner's low, he has a home run over the top. But this corner is belling. He turned his hips and he's saying, you're not going to throw over me. So his eyes should get to around this part of the field right here. This is where he's going to throw it, in this area right here. So he should wait until this receiver kind of wins, then really rip that ball in the hole. But the thing that cost him here was his heel click, and he was late to the throw. Since he's late, I'll show you in a little bit. Since he's late, right, at this point, he can't lead the receiver anymore. You see how this receiver is kind of open in the hole? He needs to throw it, make this receiver stop about at the 30-yard line for that ball to possibly, be completed, or make the defender play through your receiver to get the ball. So his heel click really cost him on this play. Let's play it in fast motion again. Boom. Boom, right here. Now you know where you're going to throw. Put your back foot in and just step, release, get it in this hole right here around the 30, 34, 33, right? That's where that ball should have been. But deeper downfield, gets intercepted. So at this point, you're probably thinking that's the way Justin Fields throws the football. So, don't knock him on it. But in these next few videos, I'll show you he's actually a plant thrower, right? So he needs to actively really think about what type of thrower he wants to be so he could get his timing on that certain kind of release. If you're a hitch thrower, you probably have to throw a lot earlier than anybody anticipates. If you're a plant thrower, you just have to throw on time, right? So he needs to really actively kind of know what kind of thrower he wants to be. So in this play, he doesn't hitch to throw. On this backside, we're going to have a hitch corner concept, smash concept, right? And we're going to have an inside zone. So the thing is that I believe this is a box count for Justin Fields. They're saying, hey, if you get the right box count, if this guy's over number 2, this guy's over number 2, and they have 5 men in the box, run the football. If not, deal it to the outside, right? Deal it to the outside. So let's see what happens here. Inside zone, doesn't hitch, puts it on time. Receiver's able to make a move because he has space. The timing's perfect on this. So very good, Justin Fields, right? So right here in this play, we're going to have a 10-yard out from this guy. Why does it keep turning white? My bad, guys. So this guy's going to have a 10-yard out right there. This guy's going to have a clear out. I'm not going to worry about this front side duo concept because he's going to throw to this side of the field. So the thing is that this is a timing route. Tom Brady runs this a lot. So on your third step in your drop, you have to be planted to throw, which Justin Fields does right here. So this is what I like. Let me show you. Rocker 1, 2, 3, throw. Boom. Tight window, but he's on time, gets it to the outside towards the sideline. This receiver has space to make a play, catch, get his toes in bounds, and gets outside, right? So this is the thing. Justin Fields has to recognize what kind of thrower he wants to be. Does he want to be a hitch thrower? If he's a hitch thrower, that drop changes. It's probably a quick three. So it's a left, 1, 2, 3, hitch throw, right? If he's a plant thrower, that's the perfect drop to be a plant thrower. But Justin Fields has to work on it. Be what kind of thrower do you want to be? If you're a hitch thrower, you have to hitch to throw almost every throw. The reason being is because timing changes in every route, right? So if you hitch to throw one time, then the timing for another route where you have to plant and throw has to be thrown earlier if you're a hitch thrower, if that kind of makes sense to you guys, right? The timing changes, so you have to be one type of thrower so you could time out every route precisely. Tom Brady is a plant thrower. You don't ever see him really hitch. The only time he kind of heel clicks a little bit is if he has time to really want to put a lot of mustard on the football, right? If he's throwing 60 yards, 70 yards, then he could, he hitches a little bit to throw. But most times he plants and he throws. Justin Fields needs to mentally work on this to really hone it in to help him out at the next level. In this play, we're actually going to get a go, a hitch, and kind of like this corner out, right? So in this play, what happens is the safety walks into the box and they bring pretty much the house. Right here, this guy kind of bails and takes half fields with this safety. So Justin Fields, at the start of the snap, when he's calling his cadence, he needs to recognize this guy's walking down, this guy's kind of backing up, which is the, which side of the field is the weak side of the field, right? But I don't disagree with him kind of peeking to this side to see if this go route pops open because the safety's kind of low, right? But the thing is that he didn't get off the read fast enough for him to succeed in this play. So let me play it in fast motion for you. Boom. Sacked. Guys can't even take him down. Superior athleticism. That's just beautiful from Justin Fields to, fight through that. But let's see here. Post-snap processing. His eyes are kind of out here, kind of towards these guys. So if he sees all those guys coming, he needs to say, hey, I don't disagree with him. If that go is going to pop open right now, I need to throw it right now. If not, I got to peek to the other sides, right? So it should have went 1, 2, this guy's a little slow, so I got to get back to my 3 in this play, right? But he doesn't do it. He stays on a little too long, right? Little too long. Now he needs to make moves. It's just crazy how those two guys couldn't take him down. So that's, physically Justin Fields is gifted, but his post-snap processing will have to speed up a little bit right there. So in this play, they kind of show cover 2 again, but they switch the cover 2 guys that are coming. So they kind of bring this kind of the same blitz. This guy walks in here, blitzes with these defenders. Now this guy goes to that side of the field, and this guy plays half fields, right? This guy comes off, tries to steal anything coming over. So Justin Fields needs to recognize that this guy cannot protect this over route anymore, right? So what's going to happen is we get this old school power pass concept, go over dig, right? So he needs to recognize when he's doing the power pass, he gets blitz, right? Oh, I need to get this out quick. I'll peek to my go. But if I get time, I could peek back, right? And see that this safety was kind of chasing over top and get it to that guy. But what happens is, I believe he just got kind of tunneled vision with his blitz and just says, oh, I need protection, and he kind of forgot about the routes. So I'll erase the route concept for you, and I'll play it in fast motion. Boom. See, his eyes are in the middle of the field, but I don't think he saw the guy running open. The thing is that he needs to anticipate his route is open and just throw to that area of the field, let his receiver run under it. So let me rewind it. And get it back to here, right? Start of the snap. Boom. Recognize the safety comes down. Now I say I got to peek to my go. If my go wins, I got to throw it now. But if this go doesn't win now, I got to peek backside at this point, right? So right here, you might be thinking to throw it, but if you see the safety in your peripheral, you go, hey, that guy can't protect this over route anymore. I got to flip my hips and throw to this over route, right? Doesn't see it. Boom, that dig actually pops open on the backside too, but kind of scrambles around, needs to throw it away, right? So Fields' post-snap processing of defenses has to kind of, I wouldn't say speed up, because I don't believe he's ever seen this before. So that's the reason why Indiana kind of threw him for a loop. But the thing is that I would like him to kind of imprint this in his mind, so the next time any of that happens, he'll be able to counter it, right? So first time seeing it, can't knock him too much of it, but would like him to imprint this in his mind, because I'm pretty sure NFL defenses saw this and say, we can mess with this guy a little bit. Let's do it, right? So hopefully he remembers it, and hopefully he can capitalize on defenses like this next time. So this last play that we're going to review is Justin Fields' anticipation on a route popping open. So what we're going to get here is we're going to get a fake block to the corner. We're going to get a flat from the wing, or like the fullback position. That's kind of like a fullback wing position. That's a tight end right there. And we're going to get a power boot. The backside receiver is going to run a dig, right? So it's a smash concept with a dig to the backside with a boot to it. So right here, let me play it in fast motion. Boom. Should have let the ball go already. Waits. Receiver makes a beautiful catch, but he makes it tough on his receiver, right? Let me replay that. Let me replay that a little bit. Sorry, I dragged it a little bit too far. So right here, boom. Fields needs to get his eyes on this corner. If this corner's flat at all, Fields just needs to flip it over top, make it an easy catch for his receiver. So right here, boom, Fields should have said flat defender, got to throw over top. My receiver wins already, but he extends it. Boom, makes it a hard catch for his receiver. So that is the stuff that Fields needs to work on for him to succeed at the next level. Anticipate his routes getting open. Notice the defense is out of position if a defender's flat, or if a defender is kind of distorted in a different area. He needs to post-snap read that, kind of register it in his mind quickly, and say, hey, this is the kind of throw that beats that. This route beats that kind of defense. If this guy's distorted, this route's going to come into that distorted area and kind of win that area. That's what he needs to work on. The next thing that he needs to work on too is his hitch to throw. He has a huge hitch when he throws deep, and he kind of heel clicks to throw in the intermediate part of the field, like the 10 to 15 yard. He kind of heel clicks. He doesn't need a heel click. He has a powerful arm. Like I said, one of his big traits is that he has a ginormous arm. He could throw it a mile. So his hitch to throw only hinders his timing, and those windows are only going to get smaller, so he's going to have more trouble when he hitches to throw the ball. So that is it on Justin Fields. If you liked it, please like the video, subscribe to me. I'll make another video. I think the next guy that I'm going to do is Mac Jones. So yeah, join me on the next video. I'm out.